drop that chair down too full.
It's like your third meeting in a row, huh?
Getting good at it.
Alrighty. 7:03 on that clock. Let's call the meeting of the Nome Common Council for July 28th, 2025. Ms. City Clerk, roll call, please.
Roll call, Councilmember Henderson.
Here.
Councilmember Johnson.
Here.
Councilmember Martinson.
Here.
Councilmember Green.
Here.
Councilmember Miller.
Here.
Councilmember Piscoya.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. We have an agenda before you. Can I get an approval of the agenda or any additions or deletions?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Councilmember Martinson, Councilmember Piscoya. Roll call, please.
Roll call, Councilmember Martinson.
Yes.
Councilmember Green.
Yes.
Councilmember Miller.
Yes.
Councilmember Piscoya.
Yes.
Councilmember Henderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
That motion passed.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. We have minutes from June 9th and from June 23rd. They're both Common Council meeting minutes. Entertain a motion to approve both minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Councilmember Martinson, Councilmember Green. Roll call, please, on the motion.
Roll call on adoption of the minutes, Councilmember Green.
Yes.
Councilmember Miller.
Yes.
Councilmember Piscoya.
Yes.
Councilmember Henderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Martinson.
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
That motion passed.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is communications from AMCO, a renewal notice for Nome Liquor Store. The Northwest Company. And it's in the packet and it's for review by the community. Is there any council members that'd like to address this item at all? Okay, hearing none, it is for informational purposes, and if the community has any objections, they can take them to the AMCO board. Next item on the agenda is citizens' comments. Are there any citizens in the room that would like to comment tonight? Seeing none, we'll go on to unfinished business. City Clerk, could you please read the second reading of 0250701?
Ordinance 25-07-01, an ordinance amending the City of Nome fiscal year 2025 capital projects fund budget.
I have a motion to entertain. This is, we'll take a break here at 7:06. Go into public hearing. And if there's anybody who'd like to speak to this ordinance, now is the time to do so. Seeing none, we'll come back out of public hearing at 7:06 and I'll entertain a motion to pass this ordinance.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Councilmember Martinson, Councilmember Piscoya. Roll call on the
Discussion?
do we have some discussion regarding this ordinance? Seeing none, roll call please.
Roll call, Councilmember Miller.
Yes.
Councilmember Piscoya.
Yes.
Councilmember Henderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Martinson.
Yes.
Councilmember Green.
Yes.
That motion passed.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is ordinance 0250702. Mr. City Clerk, can you read that?
Ordinance 25-07-02, an ordinance of the Council of the City of Nome, Alaska, delaying the imposition of sales tax rate increase if ratified by voters.
Thank you. We will go, this is second reading, so we'll go into public hearing at 7:07. And if there's anybody in the public that'd like to speak to this ordinance item, now is the time to do so. Seeing none, we'll come back into session at 7:08 and entertain a motion for this ordinance.
I make that motion.
Second.
Councilmember Martinson, Councilmember Green, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call on this ordinance, please.
Councilmember Piscoya.
Yes.
Councilmember Henderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Martinson.
Yes.
Councilmember Green.
Yes.
Councilmember Miller.
Yes.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes,
That motion passed.
thank you. We don't have anything on the agenda for new business this meeting, and so it comes to citizens' comments for a second time around. Are there any citizens at this time that'd like to bring anything to the council? Seeing none, we go to utility manager report. Do we have any utility managers report?
Nothing was submitted.
Nothing submitted. Okay, well, how about the city manager's report?
No, I said enough last time. Well, that's what two of you told me, so
Oh,
I'll get you next time.
okay, no city manager's report. Guess we can, I have a couple of questions. I guess I could wait till council member comments on those. So it brings us to council member comments. Mr. City Clerk.
Councilmember Martinson.
I don't have anything.
Councilmember Piscoya.
I have no comments, thank you.
Councilmember Miller.
No comments.
Councilmember Green.
No comments.
Councilmember Henderson.
And no comments.
And Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Couple of comments. We have received a letter, at least the city council did, via email from Nome Community Center, Margaret Thomas, board president. And it's regarding the distribution of the 2024 NSCDC Community Benefit Share Funds. And I don't know if Nikki's on the line, but I remember.
I brought the information.
You have
in
the
case you did.
information?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, if you remember, I included this for a hearing and also for resolution consideration. But once we discussed it that evening, we incorporated it in the budget itself, and the budget was approved. So right now the items are Nome Community Center, $55,000, Nome Preschool Association, $65,000, Nome Winter Sports, $20,000, and Checkpoint Youth Center, $10,000. I will say there's some question about Checkpoint Youth Center, about utilization, but it's coming out from anyone else. It's from inside the organization as to possible use. So I want to be able to run that down and see. If not, that may free up that 10,000. But I'll come back to you. I'll get within this week and bring it back to you.
Okay, and then you also will get back to these folks
Yes,
that are
I've talked
asking?
to her a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Next question I have is an ongoing question regarding the outdoor basketball hoop. Where are we at?
Well, we can't, I think I sent you where we can, I don't like to say a lot about that site, but it would go at the rec center.
Right.
So they are looking at where, and it would be construction obviously next building season. So they would start in the spring. We might do a little site work this week, but they're doing a drawing for me and I'll look at how we can do that. If we do like a full basketball court or like half courts, whatever. So they're taking a look at the space. We got the space to do it. Do we need lights? Do we not need lights? Probably not to start out with. But anyway, so the rec center's on it, and yeah, so that would be our hope, to put up permanent facilities out there this time next year. So we are jumping on grants, and I think right now I've applied for 4 grants to see if we get some help. The cost, depending on how nice you go, could be as much as $200,000. But I think we can do it cheaper than that. That was rough estimate. So anyway, we're looking for grants to cover the majority of it. So
Yeah,
we'll cross our fingers.
Thank you. Just so you know, because you're fairly new, but this came up last year as well. And
Mm-hmm.
That's kinda heard maybe next year will happen, so this is next year.
Well, if I told you
So-
next year, this is my next year, but whatever will happen next year, if I have to look at some internal funds. But I do believe there are a couple of recreation grants through the state that we have not applied for before. So I'm hoping we can get moved up for need, and since we have not done it, but,
Sounds good, thank you.
yeah.
Just to add on to that,
Yeah.
I think, Normanton Health Corporation has some funds available for basketball courts too.
I'm tapping on resources. I think you mentioned that to me one time, so I'm jumping that rabbit too.
Next thing that got brought up to me is, it's kind of maybe a moot point now as we start to get more showers, but when it was dry for a long time, we had a lot of dust, and the main time when they went out with the sprayers was the times when the cruise ship was coming in, and then of course that dries up pretty quickly,
Fast.
really fast.
Yeah.
And you may not remember, or maybe guys, people here will remember that I thought we used to have some type of pickup, some type of machines that would pick up the dirt and dust on the roads. So
We
that-
do have it's like brush truck. They have one of those. Is it the state has it, or is it the state's?
State.
It's the state's equipment, yeah. So we can go back to the state, it's particularly back, through here, and it's just silt
Right.
built up all the way to the
Well, you
sidewalk.
see it, I mean, it's pretty
Yeah.
evident to see, right?
They're gonna pick a time to do it, and those machines are not real good at picking up silt and dust. They'll pick up trash, but I've yet to see a good one, just over the years, whether you had gutter, curb and gutter or not. But we'll just make a note and we'll call the state. For our other streets, a lot of the ones we get complaints are state roads. So we're gonna push the state on a couple things. I'm glad you brought it up. We have asked the state to do a little study on, at Sepulveda and Bering near Hanson's, where people run that stop sign, but do something so people can cross safer. A lot of kids cross with bicycles going down Sepulveda. So we're gonna ask if there could be a pedestrian crossing and some sort of flashing signage. So we've asked them, transportation, take a look at that, but we'll call them. I'll text tonight and see what's going on. Let's see if they can do that. They just need to find, best time is in the
All
night.
state right of ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I don't remember them picking it up, I don't remember it being picked up on other city streets, but I do remember the main one that,
We used to use
Makes a big difference.
prisoners to shovel it up because you couldn't, it was sand, because sand was blowing off the dunes. But it was same kind of thing, not dusty though. It just sandblasted your car. But usually that has to be manually done.
and we do live in a pretty dusty western town.
Yes,
but- But if there's things that we can do, or the state can do to help
Yeah.
alleviate some of that, because it's a health hazard. for
Yeah,
a
we
lot
got
of-
a call, I think, from the paper, and Chris is pulling some information together for this week to go in the paper.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'm sure that other people are feeling the same way. That got pretty dusty here.
I have figured out don't leave my windows open during the day at the apartment. It's like, why am I just cleaned?
Yeah, right. Last thing I wanted to address or ask you about was the policy, at some point in time, and I understand this is nationwide, but we're in a small town. I'm not anti-gun because I owned a gun shop for over 20 years, sold a lot of AR-15s. I'm not anti-police because I know it's a tool, but I'm interested in finding out. At one time, the officers over here in town used their sidearm, and then the other weapon of choice was a shotgun. Now it's prevalent that AR-15 is the standard type of tool, and I do understand it's a tool, and I don't think to say to put it away,
Yeah.
but hearing the last incident of use of a tool, the AR-15, that dispossessing a bear in a town really worries me.
Yeah.
And so I'd just like to visit with you about that, and maybe the chief, and maybe we can take a look at what the call is and what's
Well, I will tell you, we have an ongoing investigation with the state Fish and Game. And we're talking about, because there was, besides just the animal, it is in town. So I've asked our legal department to talk to the state, because there was some property damage. Who's responsible? Also, and we've gotten, inquiries about it, about using tranquilizers and doing relocation, tracking on these animals. Is that possible? So I'm asking the state to look at all those things. Mr. Gorn has been very cooperative, but I've asked him to raise it up. It's not his call as far as policies and procedures. And it's a real question for the police department because Fish and Game, or Fish and Wildlife, I don't know which we call it, but they were incident commanders. So the young lady who was there was in command, and I will give our officer his dues in that he inquired. I've looked at all the body cam. He did inquire as to when they got out of the vehicles, what's the situation, basically, what is my role and what am I supposed to do. So I will give him that. We have mixed feelings about what occurred, but that something's gotta happen.
Yeah, and that's basically one incident. I'm kind of looking at a bigger picture of the carrying of AR-15 in our town as
Okay.
as a standard tool.
Sure.
To see if there's other, what their policies are and if there's other alternatives
Okay.
for our particular situation.
I will, I meet with the police chief tomorrow afternoon at 3, so I'll go over that with him.
I appreciate that. All right, that's all I had. Mr. City Clerk?
We have no mayor's comments,
No.
so.
Okay. We are adjourned at 7:19. Thank you.
Shortest one I ever had was 3 minutes.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you,
And
Joy. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, guys.